media spent 2 or 3 weeks lying about Donald Trump. You know, what should we expect really from the American media? It's not the media, it's the Democrat Party. These people are dressed up as journalists. That's all it is, whether it's CNN or MSNBC. You saw Chuck Todd, who has an IQ of about a 5th grader. He can't decide what kind of haircut the guy wants.
Mark Levin, affectionately known as the Great One to his legion of fans, has been a prominent voice in conservative media for a long time. His powerful rhetoric and unwavering commitment to his ideals have made him a defining figure in American talk radio and television. Levin's friendships with fellow conservatives, particularly Sean Hannity, have also drawn significant attention over the years. Despite their shared ideologies and public camaraderie, Levin has occasionally shared his candid feelings about Hannity, giving audiences a rare glimpse into their dynamic and the challenges that come with such a high-profile relationship. A partnership rooted in conservative ideals.
We check in now with the Great One. I call him the Great One. He's the host of Life, Liberty, Levin. Weeknights, weekends, Sunday at 9 p.m. Top show on the network. The Great One, Mark Levin. Mark, I'll just hand it to you. I know you got a lot to say.
President Trump is 76 years old. If the Department of Justice gets his way, he will die in federal prison.
Mark Levin and Sean Hannity are two of the most recognizable figures in conservative media, and their friendship is often viewed as a testament to their shared vision for America. Levin, a constitutional scholar and fiery commentator, complements Hannity's more populist approach, creating a dynamic that resonates with a wide spectrum of conservative audiences. Their relationship began decades ago, with Levin often appearing as a legal expert on Hannity's shows. Hannity, in turn, championed Levin's rise in talk radio, helping him secure his own platform. Over the years, their collaboration has evolved from professional appearances to a friendship rooted in mutual respect. Levin, with his deep legal knowledge and intellectual arguments, has often served as a voice of reason and analysis on Hannity's more impassioned broadcasts. In turn, Hannity's wide-reaching platform has introduced millions to Levin's ideas, amplifying his influence far beyond the conservative intellectual circles he initially catered to. Despite their differences in style, their collaboration underscores their mutual respect and alignment on key issues. Levin has frequently praised Hannity's dedication to the conservative cause, commending his tireless work ethic and ability to connect with everyday Americans. Hannity, on the other hand, has lauded Levin's intellectual rigor, describing him as a national treasure whose insights are invaluable to the conservative movement. Together, they've strengthened the broader conservative agenda, showcasing the power of collaboration in an often fractured political landscape. Levin's honest appraisal of Hannity.
There's a reason I call him the Great One. He's a great personal friend. My brother, how are you?
God bless you, bro. How are you?
You know, what I love about your books, Liberty, Tyranny, everything, you go through such detail, historical detail.
While Levin and Hannity share a strong bond, Levin has not shied away from expressing his honest opinions about his friend. Levin's candid nature has led to moments where he has openly critiqued Hannity, particularly when their strategies or rhetoric diverge. For instance, Levin's legal background often drives him to take a more analytical approach to issues, while Hannity's style is often emotionally charged and aimed at rallying his audience. Levin has acknowledged these differences in interviews, emphasizing that while they may not always agree on tactics, their end goals remain the same. Levin's critiques are not born out of animosity, but rather a deep respect for Hannity and the importance of their shared mission. He has noted that constructive criticism is a hallmark of genuine friendship and believes it strengthens their partnership. Levin has also publicly defended Hannity against critics, emphasizing the value of his contributions to the conservative cause and highlighting the unfair scrutiny he often faces from mainstream media. Hannity, for his part, has taken Levin's feedback in stride, often praising Levin's intellectual honesty. Their ability to engage in candid discussions without damaging their friendship reflects a maturity that's often lacking in the media world. Levin has even mentioned that these discussions have deepened their mutual respect, as both men understand the importance of accountability within their roles as conservative thought leaders. Levin's public defenses of Hannity, particularly during periods of intense criticism, underscore his loyalty. Whether addressing accusations of partisanship or defending Hannity's choices in guests and topics, Levin has consistently stood by his friend. This unwavering support not only solidifies their bond, but also demonstrates Levin's belief in Hannity's contributions to their shared cause. Navigating the challenges of conservative media.
We need to have a handful of elites, a handful of people who understand the country, who understand the world, through which all of this will be laundered, which is the way they view government, too. The people are stupid, the people are plebes, they're too busy or they're too ignorant. Let us tell them what to think. Today's media, that's their heritage, but they've taken it a step further. They're social activists.
Both Levin and Hannity operate in an environment that is as competitive as it is contentious. Conservative media, while united in its ideological opposition to liberal policies, is rife with rivalries and pressures. Levin has spoken about the unique challenges of balancing personal relationships with professional responsibilities, particularly when public perceptions come into play. The duo has faced accusations of being too aligned with certain political figures, notably Donald Trump, which has sparked debates about their objectivity. Levin has addressed these challenges head-on, arguing that their loyalty to conservative principles often requires difficult choices. He's expressed frustration with those who question their integrity, pointing out that their actions are rooted in a desire to preserve American values. Levin has also highlighted the need for unity within the conservative movement, urging his colleagues to focus on the bigger picture rather than petty disagreements. The pressure to maintain ratings and relevance in a crowded media landscape has also posed challenges. Levin and Hannity must continually adapt to changing audience expectations and political climates, all while staying true to their core beliefs. Levin has noted that the rise of social media has amplified these pressures, as commentators are now under constant scrutiny from both supporters and detractors. Despite these challenges, Levin and Hannity have remained steadfast in their commitment to their audiences. Levin has often pointed out that their shared goal is to empower conservatives with the tools and knowledge needed to advocate for their beliefs. The focus on education and empowerment has helped them navigate the complexities of the media world without losing sight of their mission. Levin and Hannity, their role in the Trump era.
There is no law. What's going on here is a disgusting disgrace. It is war on Trump, it is war on the Republican Party, and it is a war on a republic. The radical left is doing what the radical left does, while they cover up for Biden the way they covered up for Hillary.
The Trump presidency marked a pivotal period for Levin and Hannity, testing their influence and their ability to shape public discourse. Both men became staunch defenders of Trump's policies, though Levin was initially hesitant to endorse Trump through the primaries. Hannity, on the other side, was an early and vocal supporter, often using his platform to advocate for Trump's agenda. Levin eventually came around, citing the importance of defeating the Democratic platform. Levin's reflections on Hannity's unwavering support for Trump are telling. While Levin admired Hannity's conviction, he also highlighted the risks of being too closely associated with any single political figure. Levin has stressed the importance of maintaining independence, ensuring that their platforms remain dedicated to principles rather than personalities. This nuanced approach has allowed Levin to critique Trump when necessary, showcasing a level of intellectual honesty that he believes is essential for long-term credibility. During this era, Levin and Hannity also faced heightened scrutiny from the mainstream media and liberal commentators. Levin has described this period as one of the most challenging in his career, as the stakes were higher than ever. Despite the criticism, both men have stood firm in their beliefs, arguing that their support for Trump was rooted in a desire to protect conservative values rather than blind loyalty. The personal side of Mark Levin.
What most don't know is that this staunch Republican has a soft side.
Conservative. Anyway, go ahead.
May I, please?
Yes, go ahead.
For dogs. In his new book, Rescuing Sprite, a dog lover's story of joy and anguish, Mark Levin takes us on a journey of the love and loss of his best friend, Sprite.
Beyond their professional partnership, Levin and Hannity share a deep personal connection that's often overshadowed by their public personas. Levin's heartfelt tributes to Hannity during difficult times, such as when Hannity faced personal attacks, reveal a bond that transcends politics. Levin has described Hannity as a loyal friend who's been there for him during challenging moments, including the loss of Levin's beloved dog, Sprite. Levin's openness about his own vulnerabilities, such as his struggles with grief and his love for his family, has resonated with audiences and provided a counterpoint to his fiery on-air persona. This human side of Levin underscores the depth of his friendship with Hannity, reminding viewers that even the most influential figures in media are not immune to the trials of life. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think about the dynamic between Mark Levin and Sean Hannity? Do you think their partnership strengthens the conservative movement? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.